Here was. Hello, good people. I am so excited. We are almost there. We are on day 3, and tomorrow is day 4. Then we are done. If you are logging in here for the first time, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Let us grow this community together. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you for being a part of this channel. Thank you for always coming here and watching this content. You are, you are wonderful. I love you so much. Right, so as you know, most of the time I will, okay, I think I should go in the back. Okay, I see there's one person watching. Please, let me know who you are. Okay, while we wait for other people to come, let me invite my people through on YouTube, on Facebook. Sorry about that. Okay. Live. Please join in. Okay, I see there are 2 people. Please let me know who you are when you log in here. Let me know who you are and where you watching me from. Let me know who you are, where you watching me from. I do not have much time today as I have sessions after here. So let's do this now. Okay. Continue the money. Please, guys, forgive me while I am watching money mark. Magnet. Challenge. All right, I see the 3rd person. Okay, guys, remember when you log in here, let me know who you are and where you're logging in from. I shouldn't have done that. Why did I do that? Let me know who you are. If you can hear me, you can see me. I see 4 people have joined in. Let me know if you can hear me, you can see me. Okay, let me go on to my... Okay, I cannot see anyone, but anyway, it's fine. We're going to start right now. Oh, hello, KG. Hello. Right, guys, we are on day 3 of the challenge. I hope you have been enjoying your day 1 and your day 2. I think yesterday it was so awesome when people are now asking for the things that they for the money that they want. Today we are going to be focusing on your worth, and I titled this video Your Worth and Your Money, meaning that when you know your worth, the money will come. All right. So remember, before we start anything, I do the 2 minutes. Hello, Queen. Queen, what am I going to say? How bana? Okay, so I'm going to do the challenge that we often do. Let me do this. I'm looking for that challenge. Okay, so that I don't say it otherwise. Okay, so the money affirmation that we do is that I am so happy and grateful that money comes to me in an increasing quantity, through multiple sources on a continuous basis. I actually see that on Facebook. I wrote it wrong only today. That was a post for Monday, I think, that I said in an increasing quality. But it's fine anyway. So I am so happy and grateful that money comes to me in an increasing quantity through multiple sources on a continuous basis. So I'm going to do a 2 minutes thing, and then we're going to say it together, right? In 3, 2, 1, let us begin. I am so happy and grateful that money comes to me in an increasing quantity through multiple sources on a continuous basis. I am so happy and grateful that money comes to me in an increasing quantity through multiple sources on a continuous basis. I am so happy and grateful that money comes to me in an increasing quantity through multiple sources on a continuous basis. I am so happy and grateful that money comes to me in an increasing quantity through multiple sources on a continuous basis. I am so happy and grateful that money comes to me in an increasing quantity through multiple sources on a continuous basis. I am so happy and grateful that money comes to me in an increasing quantity through multiple sources on a continuous basis. I am so happy and grateful that money comes to me in an increasing quantity through multiple sources on a continuous basis. I am so happy and grateful that money comes to me in an increasing quantity through multiple sources on a continuous basis. I am so happy and grateful that money comes to me in an increasing quantity through multiple sources on a continuous basis. I am so happy and grateful that money comes to me in an increasing quantity through multiple sources on a continuous basis. I am so happy and grateful that money comes to me in an increasing quantity through multiple sources on a continuous basis. I am so happy and grateful that money comes to me in an increasing quantity through multiple sources on a continuous basis. I am so happy and grateful that money comes to me in an increasing quantity through multiple sources on a continuous basis. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, 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 yes. I love it, I love it, I love it. How do you feel, guys, when you do this affirmation? Hello, Patrick. How do you feel when you do this affirmation? Don't you feel like money is coming? Right now, money is coming. Eh? Oh, wow. Okay, so today we're going to be speaking about worth, and I want you to interact with me. I don't want to feel like I am the only one who's speaking here. So today we're saying understanding your worth, and I made a short clip on what is this TikTok that yes girl, I made a short clip that, you know, sometimes there are times when you are working in the same company, you are doing the same work, you have the same qualification, but you are earning less, and some people that you work with are earning more. Why is it that the case? Because I have experienced that in my life, where I was the one who was earning less than everyone else, right? So it's because of the issue of worth. If you don't know your worth, because your worth is connected to your money. Now, there are so many things in life that teaches us not to value ourselves and to also feel unworthy of having. Now, worthiness doesn't matter if you feel it in one area of your life. When you have that energy, it will show up even in your money story. So you need to make sure that you actually feel worthy, right? Whether it's having money, a relationship, whatever it is, you feel worthy so that you can attract that which you want. Okay. I feel like I'm ready to shake this. Yes, yes, Bonga. All right. So there are things in life that teaches us this. You know, I was taught unworthiness by my rape issue when I was sexually abused. That, you know, and I always tell people we need to heal, because the things that happened in our childhood has taught us that we are not worthy of having. And some of the things that I always talk about, like your pain body, you know, you are a black person already. you have your own struggle as a black person. I was watching Malema on the podcast with Meg G, where he explained that, as a black person, we are hated the entire world. In America, black people are still trying. Every time when I watch Apple TV, I always get, people are trying to fight for equality in America. You thinking that it's only here that there are racism is everywhere, because us black people, we came with that thing. So also it teaches us that we are unworthy we are unworthy of being happy, we are unworthy of having money. Those type of things teaches us that. And when we do not heal, then it comes to your money. You always going to work, you are working every day, but you don't see where the money is going. You are having a business, you have started your business, whatever that industry that you are in, but the business does not make money, or it can make money. You can actually, at work they do pay you, but you don't know where the money goes, because the bucket or the container that handles your money, that can make more money for you, that can empower you, when it comes to finances and all that, is the container that is called worthiness. Now, when you do not look at yourself as a person who is worthy, guess what is going to happen? You are going to get money and you are going to lose money, because there is no container that is actually handling your money, right? So you have to feel worthy first in order for you to have. I mean, I have a lot of women who would say, I thought maybe I am far, but no, I'm not far. I have women who would say, in order for a man to marry you, you have to clean for them. You have to, because we have been taught that worthiness comes with work, right? Worthiness comes with you explaining, worthiness comes with you having the education. A lot of people are going to school so that they can earn more. They don't know that you can still earn more even if you are not at school. For an example, let's make an example with Caspar Nyovest. How many of us here, we have the same net worth as Caspar Nyovest? And he didn't go to school. And I'm not saying don't go to school or whatever, but I'm just saying your worthiness is not attached to the things of the world. Okay, so it goes back to where the time when I said define who you are, because when you know who you are, then you will know that I am already worthy, with or without a man, with or without marriage, with or without a child, with or without education, with or without. You already know that you are worthy, because your worthiness is not tied up to something that you're going to leave when you leave this earth and go to another realm, right? So I want to share this story with you guys of how I also noticed my worthiness, and how it actually sabotaged me from making money, a long time in my business, and it keeps on coming. And now that I am aware of it, I will be like, worthiness, I can see you, girl, because I've been doing the healing for many years of my life. So there is one time where I made a program. So I make a program and I'm like, I want this, how many people to join the program. One lady contacted me. Hello, Sina. One lady contacted me from Facebook. She got my number. She saw the advertisement. She saw my number and she's like, I want to join your program. And I'm like, yes, this is how you join the program. And then she's like, okay, I will make a payment and I will send the proof of payment. Not a problem. Before I knew it, actually I saved the number, because now I'm talking to a client. I'm no longer talking to a person just across the street. So I saved the number. And one day, I normally don't watch the statuses, the WhatsApp statuses, especially on my 071 number, because that is a lot. I've got about 700 contacts that are updating their statuses every day. So I hardly check the status. But anyway, that day I decided to check the status, and I see that this person signed up for something, okay, it was not related to what I was teaching, but she signed up for that thing. It was 10 times more than what I was charging, and it costed her a lot of money for her to actually be a part of that session. And I'm like, what the heck? And she didn't come to me and say, hi, this is my proof of payment. Like, that was the last time I spoke to her was, I'm going to pay, and then after paying, I'll give you the proof of payment. But she never did. Anyway, I went on with my life. I thought, you know what, I cannot force people to be a part of my program. I mean, really. But I didn't know by the time that was a problem with worthiness, okay? And I will explain. Now, throughout my entire career as a coach, even when I, already an established coach, I find a lot of people taking my number from Facebook, and they sending all these long messages. My life is a mess, and life and relationships, money, blah 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 blah. And I will be like, okay, I've read your story. I think this program or this session will be able to help you. The minute I say that, then a person goes that they're like, I don't have money. And the other one, really surprisingly, I was like, so why did you contact me if you didn't have time? But she said, I don't have time. And I was like, I don't understand this thing. I have the similar story in my life where people will be like, I don't have money, I don't have time. Anyway, I got on with my life with those who have signed up. And one day I signed up to a coaching session with this other lady in the UK. I love her so much. I think we share the same value system, especially in the coaching industry. And I signed up for one of the courses. And on the course, she's talking about how we as coaches can become worthy of what we are given, how we can value ourselves, how we can, those type of things. And one of the things was that when she mentioned that there are questions, sort of, marketing things that we do, that when a client says this and then you say that, but with her, she said it in a coaching way. So how did she say? She said, you will find clients who would say this and this, but when they say that, you have to look at yourself. Where in your life are you practicing that? Because your clients are a reflection of you. So I know that my clients are like me. They love fun. We always go out and in the bundus, we always go out and have fun. In, like, literally, we traveled from here to Mpumalanga just so that we can hike. So my clients are like me, are a reflection of me. So if my clients or my potential clients are saying they cannot afford me, they cannot, or they don't have time, it means that there's something within me or an area of my life where I'm practicing that. So as I do the coaching session with this woman, she asked me, where in my life do I feel unworthy? Because what happens is that people know that, okay, you are offering this, you are able to heal people and all that, and I know that you are able to heal me. But immediately when they feel unworthy, they would say, oh my goodness, I don't have time, because they feel unworthy, not of you, but of the healing, because they have already identified themselves as the pain that they are, right? If they say they don't have time, already they, whether it's money, whether it's time, it's because of the energy of unworthiness that is imprinted in their subconscious mind, or even in their energy body, that makes them feel like that. But they are also reflecting you, the things of the energy of unworthiness within you. And she asked me, where in your life are you practicing this? And I was like, I don't remember. I don't think that I feel unworthy and all that. Suddenly she says, when you feel unworthy, you will want something. Let's say you want a BMW, and you feel like, oh my goodness, I cannot get this BMW. Suddenly you settle for Corsa or Mazda or whatever. Not that those cars are not nice, but the settling of it's because you feel unworthy, that I'm unworthy of owning it. And you may make excuses by saying, I don't have money for it, I don't have this. But I know people who did not have like a cent in their bank accounts, but they said, I'm going to drive that car, and they drove it. I mean, for an example, Theobaloi, who is the founder of a snaker in South Africa. It's big. He said that when I started this brand, I knew that it was going to come, it was going to become this big, because he knew that he is worthy of that recognition as South Africa, and he's even expanding it to African countries. So now I had to look at areas of my life where I settle. And I remember that when we were we were staying in a flat before, and then we moved to a 2-bedroom place. And I remember I saved money for a couch. I said, I'm going to buy a couch. I saved money for a couch. And guess what happened? I didn't buy that couch that I had in my mind. So because of my creativity, when I go and buy something already, I know exactly what I want. But many times when I go to shops, I will be like, oh, I cannot find what I want, and I will settle for something that I didn't want. And it happened with a lot of things. I think I wrote about it in my book, that my husband bought a certain car, and he went and said, I want this car. This is the car that I want nothing but this car. And immediately after he bought the car, I was settling for another car, that my third car will be a car like this, because I can't be driving this car when my husband is driving that. But with him, he was certain that I'm driving, whether you are going to buy another car or what, I am driving this car. And guess what? Money was flowing into his life, because he was certain, and he knew his value and purpose and everything. Now, a lot of us, when we do not know our value, our purpose, we always struggle with self-worth. Or if we don't know who we are, then we always struggle with self-worth. And when you have a problem with unworthiness, you cannot have money. That is a given. There's no person who has money and knows their worth, doesn't know their worth. It goes hand in hand. When you know who you are, you love what you're doing, you love yourself, and you know your worth, you get the money. The money automatically comes, right? So today I want you to really go back to areas of your life where you have been settling. Which areas of your life have you been settling, because they are hindering you from getting the money that you want? So you need to go back and understand that your worth as well is not tied up to what you own. Okay, what you own in this world, right? Whether you are a mother, whether you are a father, whether you have 1,000 rand, whether you don't have money, your worth doesn't decrease because of that. Because you have education or not, your worth does not decrease. And actually, I came with this business card. Now I don't know where it is. I was going to demonstrate this thing that usually I do in my coaching session, that it's a virtual one. This is a 10 rand note, right? You are seeing it, okay? You are seeing the 10 rand note, right? If I take that 10 rand note and I smash it like this, does it lose its worth? No. If I take it and I pull it down and I step on it, does it change its worth? No. If I do it, what is this, cut it into two, does it lose its worth? No, because you can always join it up, right? So many of us, we look at our the things that we have been through, the pain that we have been through, and suddenly we're thinking, oh my goodness, because I have 2 children, I can just take any job that I want, that is available for me. You have forgotten that, there was a time in your life where you said you wanted to do what you love, right? You have forgotten about that, but because you're thinking that your worth is tied up to things that you have or don't have. If you have been through painful moments or you haven't been through painful moments, you know, a lot of things, and your worth is not tied up to that. Your worth, one, it starts from your creator. When you believe that your creator is living within you, then you are worthy of having that which you want, because God is worthy of having everything that he wants, isn't it? So you are going to go and define your worth. What is my worth, right? When I say I am worthy of anything, even money, especially money in particular, what do I mean by that? Because some of you may have done the day 3 session. You write, I have, but now that energy kicks in of unworthiness, that you are unworthy of having 7 billion in your bank account. You know, you are unworthy of it because of the things that you did, because you are a sinner, because you are smoking, because you are fornicating, because you are doing all this. You have a list of all that in your subconscious mind that is telling you that you are unworthy of things, but that is not true. That is why in the Bible, God said you don't have to go and cleanse yourself and do all these things. You can come as you are, because as you are worthy in front of his eyes. Okay, so go and define what is worth according to you. All right, and oh, I almost gave away for tomorrow. Okay, so you're going to define what is worthy according to you. Okay, and then now you go back to that yesterday, the money that you said you wanted. Okay, what is happening here? The money that you said you wanted, and you're going to ask yourself, is this money really according to my worth, or according to my fears and the things that I have been through? If it's that, change that money and write again. So you're going to continue again, writing 33 statements about your money, that I have this amount of money in my bank account, right? And then now the exercise, the doing exercise that you're going to do, like, yeah, this is the action part of it. You are going to ask for 10 rands, okay? 10 rands from 5 people. A minimum of 10 rands from 5 people. Now, when you ask for this money, you are not going to explain yourself. You are not going to say, I'm asking for this money because Coach Malibu started the program, whatever. You are going to ask with the intention that whatever that I ask, I always receive. Whatever that I ask, I receive. Even though I do not receive it at that moment in time, all I know is that the end result is that what I ask for, I always receive, right? So you define your worth. You go and check yesterday. If yesterday, what the amount that you wrote there, it's in alignment with your worth. And then now you go and ask for 10 rand. Okay? So when you ask for 10 rand, you're going to give people options, or a way where they're going to pay you. Okay, hi, Sina, or David. Yeah, hi, David. Please give me $10. You can transfer it to my bank account, and you give the bank account, or you can use this number to e-wallet. All right. You don't have to explain yourself. So when you do that, I want you to note the emotions when you are asking for the 10 rand. Because this time you are not going to give a story why you are asking. And don't ask me, because already I know that it is the challenge that I'm giving away, right? This is the challenge that we're doing. So you want to ask somebody who does not even have a freaking idea of what's going on here, right? You are going to ask, and then you are not going to explain why you need the 10 rand. You are asking, you are receiving, right? And then you note down, okay, person number 1, I asked for 10 rand and I felt happy when I asked, Person number 2, I asked for 20 rand, but I felt unease because whatever the reason is. Okay, person number 3, I asked, but this is how I felt. Note down every emotion. I'm saying 5 people because you may feel, and don't ask like people you are close to, like, ask people who who you are not. And don't do it on Facebook, because they're going to take the screenshot and like, hey, this one is asking me for 10 rand. If you can, if you are working with people at work, just go and ask, hi, Silo, can you please give me 10 rand? And then you keep quiet. And after that, you come and you journal, what did you feel when you were asking? And also note down, how did you feel when you received from those that you asked and you received. Some of you people will say, hi, I will only have 10 rand on the 25th. Can I give it to you on Monday? Cool. All right. You don't have to say, no, I want it today, as if like you're going to die. Remember, I said sometimes these things is not going to come at once. Some they are going to come today, some they are going to come tomorrow, and then it's a continuous. That is why we are doing this affirmation, that continuously we are getting this amount of money. Okay, so okay, so this is what you're going to do. You're going to ask, and then you note down how you feel. Tomorrow we're going to talk about your emotions and your money. You know, why is it important that you have good emotions when it comes to money? And I will, direct you on the things that you may have seen if you are doing the session. And if you are not doing it, you are just watching, hey, you are not robbing me, I have my money. You are robbing yourself, right? When I'm done with the session, I'm going, because I'm doing a 21 days manifestation. I don't want to, so I'm finishing on the 25th. So on the 25th, I will start this one, the 4 days one, and I will do it. And every month, actually, I'm doing manifestations because it's a part of my life and I love them. So if you are just listening and you're like, you're about 55 things, you don't need money. You don't want money. Yeah, the good thing, you don't want money in your life. If you are like, oh my goodness, I have to go and ask people, you will never have money in your life. So don't rob yourself. Go and do the right thing. And tomorrow we will be talking about your emotions connected to your money. All right, today I didn't forget. So let us do the last part of the affirmation. For people who are logging in just now, we are doing an affirmation. I am so happy and grateful. And I said this affirmation is from Bob Proctor. I always struggle to say the name, Bob. Okay. And yesterday on the comments, you can go and click the video. I actually linked the video, or the 2-hour video of that affirmation. It's repeated over time. So the more you repeat something, the more you master it, the more it becomes part of your subconscious mind. Because whatever that has been happening to you is a repetition of things, and when you want to create new beliefs, you have to repeat things like this, okay? So here is the affirmation. I am so happy and grateful that money comes to me in an increasing quantity through multiple sources on a continuous basis. I am so happy and grateful that money comes to me in an increasing quantity through multiple sources on a continuous basis. So 2 minutes and then we are here. Let's start in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. I am so happy and grateful that money comes to me in an increasing quantity through multiple sources on a continuous basis. I am so happy and grateful that money comes to me in an increasing quantity through multiple sources on a continuous basis. I am so happy and grateful that money comes to me in an increasing quantity through multiple sources on a continuous basis. I am so happy and grateful that money comes to me in an increasing quantity through multiple sources on a continuous basis. I am so happy and grateful that money comes to me in an increasing quantity through multiple sources on a continuous basis. I am so happy and grateful that money comes to me in an increasing quantity through multiple sources on a continuous basis. I am so happy and grateful that money comes to me in an increasing quantity through multiple sources on a continuous basis. I am so happy and grateful that money comes to me in an increasing quantity through multiple sources on a continuous basis. I am so happy and grateful that money comes to me in an increasing quantity through multiple sources on a continuous basis. I am so happy and grateful that money comes to me in an increasing quantity through multiple sources on a continuous basis. I am so happy and grateful that money comes to me in an increasing quantity through multiple sources on a continuous basis. I am so happy and grateful that money comes to me in an increasing quantity through multiple sources on a continuous basis. I am so happy and grateful that money comes to me in an increasing quantity through multiple sources on a continuous basis. I am so happy and grateful that money comes to me in an increasing quantity through multiple sources on a continuous basis. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Okay, so we are done, guys. For those of you in South Africa, I know that my channel is, people watch my channel from all over the world. We are having a book launch on the 6th of August, 2022 at Coffee Centurion. I'm saying South Africa because there are people traveling from the Northern Cape. There are people traveling from Mafeking, for this book launch. So I know if you are in South Africa, you can travel. I don't need to come to you. If this is very important to you, you will come, right? So I'm looking forward to hosting you on the 6th of August 2000. I think it's about in 2 weeks or 3 weeks. And also, I do have sales of my book, Trapped the Journey and Confessions. You can also find them on Amazon, right, as ebooks. And I also have this journal. We're going to do a lot of journaling, so you need journals. This is only 100 rand. These 3 books all combined, 3 of these is 550. And if you are looking for a coach who can help you heal your past traumas and pain, who can help you with your money story, who can help you, with your relationships, especially if you're looking for energy healing, I am here for you to help you in that aspect of your life. Otherwise, subscribe to my channel and let's continue to grow together with this money and everything that we do in this channel. I love you. Goodbye.